Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim, back again in the UK, back again in Scotland, and back again, that's a lot of back agains, I've just realised that. Anyway, back again on the Fife Circle line. Scrolling through as I did, plenty of days, weeks in advance of picking these stream videos. It was an hour ago. Well in advance, I decided to do this again. I've done part 1 of the Circle line, so I'm going to do in part 2 in a class 68. I've done part 1, but not 2 of the short autumn run, so we're going to skip 2 and do part 3, and if we've got chance and time, we'll do the unforeseen problems one as well. So it's planned. Hi Dan. If you're watching this on the YouTubes and you're new to my content, welcome indeed. YouTube going out, no. Train Sim going. It's going to be one of those. Train Sim going out on the channel, on the YouTube. This is. It's just the wrong day I'm streaming this on. Train Sim going out on the YouTubes. Wednesday, Railway Wednesday is a thing on the YouTubes for the Twains. On a Monday is the OMSI. On a Friday, I haven't got a flipping clue anymore. It could be farming, but YouTube hates that. Fernbus I've decided to end. Tourist Bus is still there. There could be some flying. There could be some other games beginning with F on a Friday. On a Saturday, trucking though. That's a thing. So that's YouTube. So hi Dylan, Chris, JP. Right, let's just click on start before I just get myself down a rabbit hole of things going horribly wrong during the stream, which hopefully won't go as badly as they did on the last stream that I did, which I realised may or may not have been my fault. But we won't go into that because we just won't. No, we won't. Honestly, we won't go into that as to whose fault it was. We'll blame Twitch completely. So if this does do the thing, then it may have been slightly my fault by having the wrong settings in OBS, but also not my fault. Okay, welcome back. Have I been somewhere? We've just a couple of minutes before we depart for the return to Edinburgh Waverley. Have we got a wave? We're in a train. That's definitely very trainy. Actually, we'll pop some. Can we do the lights from here? We can. That looks quite nice. Thumbnail. See, the time I spend doing these things, it's just underappreciated how much effort I put into, planning these things. Should I let people on? Am I on the station? I should let people on. I'm guessing I should. Okay. Let's put that into the forwards. That was a noise. That was quite a nice noise, actually, as noises go. Hi, Infamous. Where are we going then? Glenrose is where we are. Carden, that place. Lochgelly, yeah, I can sort of pronounce that one. Cowdenbeath, yeah, okay. Dunfermline, okay. Dunfermline Town, Rosyth, Inverkeithing, I can pronounce that one, that's good. North Queensferry, South Gyle, Haymarket, and Edinburgh Waverley. How does one get Train Sim to run smoothly? My FPS is always terrible. My hardware is definitely not lacking. Make sure you're running in 64-bit mode, not 32-bit mode. Firstly, I would suggest making sure you've got it on an SSD or an M2. And if need be, tweak the game settings. So VSync, etc., etc. So it's a train. What is it anyway? Class 68, is that right? Oh no, it's a train. It's very trainy. Timeliness bonus, useful. Okay, so do the braking with the, not with the braking. Oh, hang on, that did a thing. What was that? Oh god, is it one of those where we got to do the, we got to hold it to do the thing? Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Okay, and now do we do the, okay, yeah, this train's going to be an interesting one. Plane guy. Got the windows. Right, 4.8 of the miles to go to the Carden. Is that thing you have in Curry's? Carden. Hi, Artful. Sounds quite nice. So 20 limit, and we got a 60 limit. Is there an inside of the thing view? Oh, there is. Much sun, a lot of wind, and a lot of rain. I got woken up by my blinds flapping. And there's nothing nicer than not being woken up by your... No. Worse. That's the word I was trying to think of. Okay, this is sounding quite nice. Yeah, it was raining earlier, but no longer doing the raining thing. Right, so braking and slowing down this thing, 68 thing, whatever it is, just one number away. It could be the interesting thing to do because of me not having the ability to do the braking of the slowing down. I'm in one of the moves today. I just am. Let's no, do the minus. The minus. Thank you. Now we do no. It's still with the minuses. Thank you. Then we do the idles. No idle. No, that's the. There we go. He was watching my Wakayama video. Oh, the Wakayama and Shakira line. Yeah, it's been raining here most of the morning, which is quite nice. More reasons not to go out and mow the lawn, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, 3.4 of them. Oh, that's a view. Oh, it's not going to be a 60 mile an hour. Okay. It looked like for a second we had no carriages. I thought, where's the carriages gone off the back of the train? It did. It looked, or to me anyway. It looked briefly. I thought, where's the... Because they sort of blended in with the track. It's like, what? Why haven't we got any carriages? Okay. Alright, which one of you was it? Sorry, what now? Oh, straight in there, Dylan. But yeah, it was Larwood. Larwood did it. Yeah, it's only one of two people that can do it. I suggested it. Larwood did it. For those wondering, Sam, Sierra Alpha Mike, has had his name changed on the Discord server, which, by the way, will be linked below for those watching on YouTube. From Sierra Alpha Mike to Sierra Omzi Mike, because he's been playing a lot of Omzi. Som, exactly. And Larwood, Larwood's not, I don't think Larwood's watching. Yes, Larwood did. Well, he just swapped the trains, basically, for the Pacer. Alright, 1 point something of the miles to the stopping place, which is going to be an interesting stopping experience, because I've never stopped this train. It's unusual. Is it unusual? I don't know. It could be unusual. It might be unusual. Could it be? I don't know if it is. Is it to have a separate, the loco thing, pull in the carriages? Is that still a thing now? I don't know if it is it? Because normally it's the multiple unit thing, and not the, you know, the carriages and the engine. Anyway, we should be doing the slowing down and the stoppy thing, so because this break I'm going to be confused. Hi, John. Haggis sandwich is now available in the buffet car for only €7. We're in the UK. We don't do euros. Okay, we're applying some brake just to gauge. Oh, that was... Hang on. Oh, okay. This is going to be an interesting braking experience because I've got to release the brakes when I don't want to apply the brakes. Okay. What's confusing? A brake, you press it and stop. You don't know. I can't press it and then just release it. You've got to go down into the release position rather than just take your finger off it. Because if I just apply it and then release it, it doesn't. It keeps applying it until I then go down to release. That's the difference, see? What a difference a day makes. Now that was a song. I'm not going to sing it. Don't worry. I'm not singing it in my head, by the way. Hi, Daz. Nope. Right, let's try and do the braking to the station stoppy place. Which we're going to overshoot quite dramatically. I'll just do the emergency braking then, because why not? Okay, this thing's going to be an interesting one to stop. Yeah, I'm going to be at a minus anyway. So you only get one lot of brake pressure. Okay, so brakes are either just braking or all of the braking. It's okay. It's going to be. I'm going to be in such a big minus as the points for this one. How am I? I'm feeling weird today. I don't know why. Loch Gelly in 2 point something of the miles. Let's do the releasey of the brakes. Okay, brakes are doing the releasey. There we go, and then let's do the forward. There we are. It's quite smoky. Would you like a bit of diesel smoke? So we're going to do this in the Class 68. Then we do another one on the Fife Circle line in a different train, and maybe even a third train if we get time and I haven't lost my mind by then. There's a good chance of that, actually. Oh, hang on. Sounds like a crying duck. Do ducks cry? I don't know if ducks can cry, can they? I don't know. There's a thing. Right, up to the speed of the limits. It looks cool, I must admit, as trains go. I'm guessing, I reckon it's American built. It looks American. Right, Loch Gelly. Is coming up. What noise it makes when it's doing the slowing down of the revs. I want to brake, but I don't want to brake. I'm slightly scared now. I don't know at what point I should be doing the braking. Lead on the line. I struggle to stop when it's wet, let alone stop when it's slippy slidey leaves. How is Twitch doing today? Well, I did tweak some things after this failed stream yesterday. There were issues. I've changed my server settings. I've done a thing. So hopefully now it won't happen again, because it might have been slightly me. But no, Twitch, definitely Twitch. Okay, yeah, this braking's really weird. Premature America. Hashtag lol. Yeah, say I'm just yeah. The braking may have happened. Hashtag. Or hash brown. Hashish? No, that's a whole different thing. We'll just creep slowly towards the station. Yeah, we can't overshoot then, can we? If we creep up to it, we make the flirts. What, people who flirt? I used to do that back in the day. Well, I used to try doing it. It has got a noise to it, which is useful. Otherwise, it would be noiseless. Shall I? Oh no, we're okay. We're gonna stop before the place where we need to do the stopping. We're going to be quite late as well to the station. I'm just going to be proceeding with caution every stop now. I'll be like, no, we know, because the braking. Good thing Larwood isn't here. He'd be just like throwing his hands in the air. Right, we'll do the stopping thing there then. Weren't the 68 Spanish? They're wearing sombreros? Why is it called daring? I nearly read that as darling. And instantly thought of Blackadder. My mind is definitely one of those places today. Why didn't... Okay, now that door opened, it's fine. We've got the party car back here, that's where all the partying goes on. Does sound quite a depressing horn. Oh, we got to go now to the Cowden thing. We'll just release the brakes. Just bear with us a minute. There we go. Let's give it all the beans. We're going backwards. Oh, there we go. Now we're going forwards. Okay, yeah, that does sound nice. Right, typically we got 30 coming up down here. We haven't seen another train yet either. That's a noise. Yeah, it does sound quite pleasant inside as well. A lot of trains you don't get a noise when you're in the cab, which, certainly more modern ones are very isolated from the audio. This actually sounds quite pleasant. I've got to do the brakey thing now. Which I won't be at 30 in time for the 30. Nearly. Nearly. What if I haven't tried to whack it into reverse? Does that actually work as an effective brake? But I have to use the brakey brakes rather than the reversey brake. Use the brakey brakes. Yes. Okay. I will try that then. It's back to a 60 and down to a 20. I may as well stay at the 20 then. Well, below the 20 technically. So this evening, for those of you watching live, back at 6 o'clock with the first look at our new farm in Farm Sim. Finished the old farm the other day, so first look at our new farm at 6 p.m. and then tomorrow afternoon sees the return of Flight, a trip in the UK in MSFS. Another Twain. That's definitely a depressing horn. Oh. Oh. Well, that sounds bad. Well, you can see why this is a 20 round here, because that's quite a bend. I should imagine, you know, some trains have like fell over, because that's what they call it. Yeah, fair play, Sam. And yeah, I still don't know how it's going to run as far as the, you know, actually controlling the plane with a console. Right, we're going to try the slam it in reverse method for this one. Just to see if that works. Less effective at lower speed, but I can't speed up because I've got the you know, the speed restriction thing going on. Well, now I could go to 60 technically. Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. Yeah, but console gamers have consoles because they can do everything with a controller. That's what they want. Right, station coming up round here. Which way? Where? Woo! No. Why has it not got a time that we're due in? I thought it was in career mode. If you got this far on the YouTubes as well, there'll be a link down in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the this route for Train Sim, and also a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch this thing, well, live on the Twitch. I think there'll be a lot of that, Sam, actually. I think there'll be a lot of aircraft released from SFS that will be PC only. It does sound quite nice with the fans. And you know what? I actually prefer that way. Okay, you're going to have to actually apply some brake now. That sounded quite nice. I like that. Start the fans. God, where's that? That's from Crystal Maze. Yeah, it impresses me. Obviously, I play a lot of Farm Sim. And when you get mods that aren't available on console, to me that means it's a better mod. Because it's available on console, to be honest, I reckon it's dumbed down. So if there's a plane that's released in MSFS that's going to be PC only, bring it on. Because that means it's going to be optimized for PC and not dumbed down for console. I quite liked Ed Tudor Pole. Richard O'Brien was the best one though. Right, Dunfermline Queen Margaret platform. is the next stop, according to the thing down the bottom. What was that? Right, 3.8 miles. And then we've got Dunfermline, Rosyth, Inverkeithing, North Queensferry, South Gyle, Haymarket, and Edinburgh Waverley, which is over there in 22 miles. Crystal Maze was awesome until they ruined it by getting Richard Iowadi to host it. And as good as he is, and he just wasn't the right person for that. I'm definitely liking the audio from this. Alright, so a 65 limit. So I think if we use a combination of both lots of braking, we should be fine. I like him. I've seen his like 24 hours in series where he goes various people, and he's quite good in that. I wouldn't say he's the sort of person I'd go and see like in stand-up or anything. Wow, 65 now. We're just rocking here, aren't we? All kinds of speed going on. Yeah, it does look nice. Right, trying to control my speed downhill by using the reversey thing. To not a lot of success. Oh no, okay. It's actually working. Right, our next stop coming up down the bottom of this hill. Weather looking rather nice. Inside of this looking rather nice. So, ETS. I prefer ETS 2. As does everybody. Although I imagine there's a very small band of people out there that actually prefer the first one. There is a slightly biased opinion there, Sam, but yeah, it's not bad. I was actually looking at some of the ones that I don't own yet. And couldn't quite... There wasn't anything that leapt out at me as something that I wanted to purchase to do today. So I just thought I'll do something that I already have. Okay, all the reversing going on. Are we going to have to use some brake as well? Yes, we are. The reversing thing is quite effective. Okay, well that was the braking method. Oh, not bad. Yes, I think the old rush hour thing is, yeah, just, yeah. Actually, I went a bad bit of, look at that. Actually, wasn't a bad bit of stopping. Yeah, Train Sim World, as I'm streaming this, is going to be free on Epic. Train Sim World 2, rather, the week after I stream this, which would be no good to you on YouTube because you're seeing this, I don't know, sometime in March. Dunfermline Town, 1.59 of the miles. I don't know if there's any link to what's coming. Do we know when Train Sim 22 is actually coming out? I normally do get it every year. Okay, we're just moving whilst we're idle then. That saves me doing anything. Or just coast. We used to do that as kids. You used to have a hill, and you go down that hill on your bike and then see how far you can go without pedalling. I definitely do like the way this sounds, and obviously, you know, plumes of black smoke is always a plus. Alright, Dunfermline Town coming up next, 1.3 miles. Well, the first bicycles didn't have pedals, they were called hobby horses. You pushed them along, you scooted along. Not that I was around to remember those, of course. Yeah, you can't just tap the brake and then release it, can you? So we're getting to a normal or normal-ish train after this one, to then obviously use it, well, normally. Down into Dunfermline Town. I imagine once you get used to the braking system on this, it is actually quite good. It's like the step motors on one of the old Class 55s, Class 60s, is it? They just take there's a whole world of confusion to get used to those. Right, into Dunfermline. Slowly. Very slowly. We were due at 8:12. We're only a minute late. That's not bad. And stop. Oh, the door's open. I see I'm getting good at... Okay, it's taking me a long time to creep into the station, but I'm getting good at this. So this is Dunfermline. So Rosyth, Inverkeithing, North Queensferry, South Gyle, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley still to go. I wonder if they would have a train this long on this route though. Seems a bit excessive as to why it wouldn't just be a DMU. Rosyth in 2 miles. Release the hounds, or the brakes. Release the brakes. It's obviously, well, it's slightly downhill. Right, we've got 65 limit coming up, but obviously not going to make too much of an advantage of that because of the fact we're only 2 miles from our next stop. Obviously, if I had worked out the braking system, that might be easier. Why am I speeding? Oh, because I'm speeding. That's why I'm speeding. Right, traction motors into backwards. I'm guessing this is a diesel electric then. Right, Rosyth. Keep trying to think of Forsyth. There be a bridge over there. Over them there hills. Quite a nice time of the day. The sun's just coming up. And will we stop in time this time? That is the question. Probably not is what is, I'm sure, going to be the answer. We're actually only a minute late. Which is pretty much on time. Okay, there's going to be some early stopping. We didn't stop. There was no stopping there. Nothing to see. Nothing happened. No prematurity of the stopping. I taken. There we go. Now we did the stopping. All the doors opened. It's fine. It's fine. That was perfect. That was definitely perfect. Right, this is Rosyth. Then Inverkeithing, which is 1.5 miles over there. North Queensferry, which is over there. South Gyle, which is down there. Haymarket, which is down there. And Edinburgh, which is over there. Inverkeithing is next in 1.5 miles. Release the brakes. That's the way to do it. See, apply a bit of power while the brake's still releasing. You don't do the rolling back thing then. Hang on, we're due into Edinburgh at 9:01, so we're 40 minutes from Edinburgh, and yet Edinburgh is 14 miles away. How is it going to take 40 minutes to do 14 miles? What are we doing, walking? Don't know, it would take longer than that. Is this another one of those ones where they've just completely got the times wrong? I picked this based on it being, was it 80-minute route? Can't be another 40 minutes to do 14 miles, surely. That's a yellow coloured bulb. We'll do the slowing down thing. Actually, no, that is yellow colour bulb, that's fine. Slowing down to a 30, and then the next one's going to be red. So you better do the whole slowing down thing, getting ready to do the stopping thing. Emergency brake setting. Why have you put the brakes on? Why have you put the brakes on? Why have you done that? I didn't miss an AWS. Don't you scumbag me. Fine, I'll release the brakes again. Or maybe it will take 40 minutes to do 14, 15 miles. I don't know why I put the... Odd. Right. But by that time, the light that's around here that I'm thinking should be red might actually not be red anymore. It may be the colour other than red, which, you know, a shade of turquoise. What colour are you, little light? You are red. Soon to change though, because that train's just gone across. And it has changed. Right, so now we make our way into Inverkeithing. Make our way back towards Edinburgh, so where we'll do another scenario after this one. Get into idle, thank you. Yes, that train just came out and went across there, which is why we couldn't go. Because, you know, that'd just be dangerous. That's why I got invented signals. Right, apply the brakes. Apply less of the brakes. Okay, yeah, don't apply the brakes. Don't apply... Wow. Don't apply the brakes as you enter the station. Because that's too early with the application of the braking. Right, sometime sort of soon we'll apply the brakes, but I can't say it. We'll apply... Oh, words. Sort of now. Now seems good. Most of the trains on the thing. All of the trains on the thing. Why did I panic? Right, this is Inverkeith. Which way are we going to go? We're not going around there, so we're going around there. Because otherwise the thing would be showing us we're going around there. Definitely words. There were some in there. There were some vocabulary of the words. What was it? Words don't come easy. That was a song. I'm not going to sing that either. Oh, so sad. Really sad train. Oh. Oh. I'm a train. Oh. North Queensferry, 1.8 of the miles. If it's had a normal braking system, it'd actually be quite nice. But it's just weird. That's green coloured light, which means I can do the going. It's gone red now, but it's fine because I've gone through it. Technically, I hadn't at that point. Well, the front of the train probably had. If we'd have gone round there, then that would have been really confusing to me because the track just seems to just go into the undergrowth, and that would have been quite dangerous, actually. Tunnel. Imagine living on top of there. If you drill a hole in your basement, you fall through the tunnel. It's got a big hole. That sounded quite cool in there, though. Right, 1.4 mile, 1.3 now. See if it goes down. There's a bridge. There is a bridge. There is a bridge. I've given up, Hillsman. It's the afternoon. Oh, this is the Bridgie Bridge. You know, the Bridgie Bridge. Which will purposely... 50 minutes. We'll purposely go slowly over because it's just so good. I was actually impressed. So I saw it for the first time or 2 years ago now when I went to Scotland for the first time, and it was actually, it's a really impressive structure when you see it in real life. It does look damn fine. Right, so we're going to trundle around slowly to our station at North Queensferry. Really slowly. Actually, very slowly. Baby tunnel. That is quite a good sound. Right, so we've got to stop on the outside of here, then go crossing the bridge, making our way back to Edinburgh. We're doing a third of the speed limit. Be alright. It's holding up trains behind us. We were due in at 8:31. Our ETA is actually early. Twitch repaired itself then. It would seem so, yes. Yeah, probably different server as well, Hillsman. The time thing did confuse me. Yeah, because actually in the Chris Brown you're thinking of is in the same time zone as us, because they're on the same latitude. It might have been an hour ahead. But yeah, it certainly wasn't 6 hours, because it's south of where we are, not west of where we are. The only people that are 6 hours would be in Central Time in the USA. Right. South Gyle is next, then Haymarket, and then Edinburgh. Uh, 6 miles? That's a lot of miles. Oh, I've got to cross the bridgey thing now, so we'll do the releasing of the brakes. And hopefully go in a forward direction, otherwise we're going to roll backwards. There we go. I hear a train. I think that's what we're driving in the next scenario. It'll be one of those. Right, across the bridge we go. It is definitely such a cool structure. Yes, Hillsman. That does just look so good. The engineering that goes into that. You know, it always amazes me with some of these engineering projects that they didn't have computer-aided design to show the stress of the steel, and to have this, you know, these small central spans. It was all done using mathematics. That makes engineering so cool. I'd love to go on a train across this. . 'Cause 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 ' Right, zoom back in. What if train drivers ever get bored of seeing this view? I can't see it somehow. That's where I parked. No. Yeah, down there. There's a car park down there where I parked when I came back. Let's take a picture of the bridge. Had to be done. One of the few photos of me that have ever been taken that I actually like was stood in front of that bridge. Right, 80 limit coming up. And then a 90. High Formality. So, South Gyle, Haymarket and Edinburgh to go for this scenario. So then we will be doing another one. It's going good. Oh, typical. We get a 90 and then it goes back down to 75. Trolling me, game. You are trolling me. So in that case, we will stay at the 75. Haha. How'd you like them apples? Sounding good. Okay, maybe get a bit more juice. There we are. Sticky, sticky train. Oh, hello. That's a sunblind. That's a quick acting sunblind as well. So leaving a bridge behind, or bridges behind us. Making our way towards South Gyle. And then towards Edinburgh, where I think it's going to be a class 170 for the next scenario. I could be all kinds of wrong. I probably am. Here's a train. Hang on, that changed to a 75. Why is it not a 75 now? It said 75. We'll just do a bit more of the speeding up. It's fine. That's a airport. That'd be, oh god, that, yeah, that's Edinburgh Airport then. I'm guessing. Is it? No, it might not be this far up. Although, hang on, how far out of Edinburgh are we? 4 miles. No, that's Haymarket. 5 miles. Yeah, I suppose it is then. Right, slowing down. Which is generally a good thing to do when you're coming towards a station, otherwise you just blast right through it. as I am probably about to do. Oh, actually, maybe not. Another train coming the other way. Oh, that sounded cool. That was a good noise. I like that noise. Right, into South Gyle. Why don't people just get the train from here across to Queensferry and then wait and get the train back again just so they can go over the Forth Bridge? I would do that. Yeah, definitely liking it. Was it, yeah, Class 68 called Daring. I keep wanting to call it Darling. Captain Darling. Haymarket 3.36 of miles, not 3.37, not 3.35, 3.36 of the miles. That was a horn. Right, 90 limit, which we're probably not going to get to because we've only got 3.36 miles. And a 75. Yay. Yeah, liking the train. I do like this route. I've done a few scenarios from it now. It is quite nice. Most of the places I can't pronounce, but you know. Alright, 75 limit around here, which we're not really going to be affected by. Another train. Yeah, it's definitely busy coming out of Edinburgh. Also, we're not being held up by too much coming the other way either. Right, so slow it down to this 50. And then we got a 35 into Haymarket, the penultimate stop on this route. That's the footballist venue, I'm guessing, over there. Are we going to slow down in time? The ball kicky place, yeah. A waste of space. How many houses could I get on there? Another train. Because that's what that was. That was a train. Just in case, you know, anyone was wondering. Platform 1. Yeah, I definitely like the amount of other traffic there is on this route. Right, into Haymarket. Where we were due at 8:55. Our current ETA is 8:46. It's not going to hold us here for 9 minutes now. How are we 9 minutes early? Oh. Oh, do you like that fan noise? That's really cool. Right, open the doors. All of the doors opened. It is, isn't it? What? How? What? So we were due to depart South Gyle at 8:41, yet arrive at Haymarket at 8:55. It wasn't 14 minutes to get from there to there. It's like a mile or 2.5 miles. It's now going to hold me here. Really, game? Does nobody ever test these scenarios? They just invent a scenario and go, oh yeah, that timing's fine. It takes 15 minutes to do that 2 miles. Well then, how is everyone? We've got a few minutes. Hope everyone's having a good day. Well, that wasn't loud. That's a good test for your left ear. Anyone wearing headphones? That timing's way out then. So 8:31 there. It wasn't 10 minutes to get between there and there. So why did it let us go when we were early? Quite clearly from there. No, because we were on time. It's that timing is wrong. Not in service. Yeah, got a bit of a layover there. Yeah, I know. We got to go somewhere over there, I reckon. Any more trains coming in? That's got a yellow. Oh, can't do that. Oh, come on, game, really? 9 minutes. You're going to keep me holding here for 9 minutes. So yeah, tonight then, we've got a first look at our new farm in Farm Sim. For those watching on the YouTubes, no one's got this far on YouTube, who am I kidding? That'll be out on YouTube at some point. Tomorrow lunchtime, the return of Flight. Been a few weeks since we've done a flight, so we're going to do a flight in MSFS up the UK from Southampton in small prop planes. Tuesday back with more farming. Wednesday will be train sim. Next Thursday will be, I think, Day of Infamy and multiplayer. Next Friday some more trucking. Carrying on from Turin in a DAF, I think, in a truck. And next Saturday may see the return of Forza Horizon 4. We will put that in the schedule and try that again. And there'll be an impromptu Wednesday afternoon stream as well. Maybe in some police sim, patrol officers. Oh, another train. Okay, that one over there is going by the looks of things. Wow, that disappeared quickly. Well, soon be Christmas. Be a few longer streams over Christmas. Be the long train sim journey. Don't know what that's going to be yet, and in what train. I'd love to do something in the Thumper. Although, you know, it's tradition now to do something long in a pacer. So we'll see what that's going to be. We'll do a long flight as well. Be some long trucking streams. Be playing some truck racing, some golf with friends, some open TTD, lots of things. Because as I'm streaming this, 4 months, hang on, 5 months time, it's Christmas Eve. As you're watching this on YouTube, that's probably 3 months time. A long trip in a 2-car Thumper would be awesome. That'd just be, I don't know if I'd be able to control myself, if I'm honest. This year is going quick. Well, last year went really quick because last year was just completely chaotic. Although this year, you know, we're all going to be taking daily COVID tests, and self-isolating is pretty much going to be the theme for the rest of the year. So that's going to be interesting. Not sure if this is the best looking interior. Yeah, that's the way I reckon it's going to end up going. I'm not sure it's the best looking interior. It does feel a bit, I don't know. It's odd to say, but it does feel a bit computer generated rather than other interiors of trains which are sort of photorealistic. GSMR. Why is there a picture of a shower? Come on. Wow. Honestly, can't believe it sat us here for 9 minutes. See, come on, Train Sim, you need to implement the thing going, you've got a 9-minute layover here, or just to get us advanced time. You know, if the bus sim thing can do it, why can't we do it in this? Just have a little time thing and go, yeah, thanks very much, we just advanced time. Right, we should have less than a minute to go, and we can make our way finally into Edinburgh, and then we should do another scenario. Come on, anytime you like. Let's do the moving thing. Get the passengers on the train so we can take them to the Edinburgh. Oh, what's front of my train? Still getting on and off. Please do not leave bags unattended. Generally good advice because you'll forget your bag. Used to be they just went to lost property. Now they just blow them up. Oh no, you left your shopping behind. Kaboom. I'd like to have training on that for Heathrow Airport. It's part of my job as to what to do if you see an unattended bag, or people doing things they shouldn't be doing, or being places where they shouldn't be. Right, hurrah, Edinburgh with the waves. .4 miles into the Waverley. Through this tunnel we go. With a 20 limit at the other end. He look very happy, does he? Quite dark in here as well. Lights aren't very good. Like, how am I supposed to read with paper? That wasn't me. That must have been a train coming the other way. Because my train don't sound like that. Bing! I think the next one, it looks like a murderer. It's very wow, it's very stereotypical. Yeah, he does a bit. That's green. Definitely green. It's green light. .5. Nope. 1.3. Nope. I can't do the reading thing now. 9.99. 99.8. Nope. It's going down. Which is good. Otherwise, we'd be going in the wrong direction. She looks nervous. Well, she's opposite a murderer. She's seen his picture on the news. It's like, oh crap. I've just got to sit here now, and hopefully I can get off the train without him, you know, killing me or following her. She gets up and leaves, and he gets up. Like, uh-oh. Right. Wow, this is busy. Twains everywhere. Yeah, whoever did this scenario put a lot of work into this. I like this. It does give it a whole life. When you castle, when you see a lot of trains about, it does show that whoever's set up the scenario, they just actually put some effort into it. Right, double yellow. So next one's single yellow, red at the other end of the platform then. And here we come. Well, it was an 80-minute scenario in the end, but didn't anticipate the fact that we spent 10 minutes sat at Haymarket. So, single yellow. All present and correct except HP source. Didn't you get an email or anything saying what you were short? I do with my Iceland delivery. I send you an email going, yep, all your goods are there, or no, we've had to substitute it for something. Right, we will do the stopping here. Just poking out into the sunshine. See, you obviously order from the wrong supermarket then, don't you? Yeah, I get an email the morning of delivery going, yep, everything's there. Or, no, we haven't got this, so we substituted it for that. That's why mums go to Iceland. It's in the slogan and everything. I'm not a mum. But I still go to Iceland. Other supermarkets are available. We're now back where we started. Are we? Did we start from here? Well, that was the thing. I deserve a break. I do. I haven't got any Kit Kats. Oh, I've got some Kit Kats. I have Kit Kats in my fridge. Right, that was the first one of the thing. Let's go and do a... we get a list of all our items and the substitutions when the shopping gets here. See, again, that's not as efficient. I get informed before it arrives. You're just all using the wrong supermarkets. Right, it's this one then, in a class 158. Well, there are a lot of shortages in supermarkets because all the staff are having to self-isolate. Which they're trying to change. Hence the daily COVID tests. Or people being, if they're double stabbed, they haven't got to self-isolate. If you get informed before it arrives, what the options they give you. If they substituted it, they substituted it. Which you can then request to return the substitution. Or you don't get the item, which I don't charge you for. Welcome back once again, driver. You're returning back to Edinburgh, running as 2G57. You like? I've got next points. Never use them. Right, wipers, things. That's the wrong colour. There we go. So we're going from Cowdenbeath, Dunfermline, Rosyth, Inverkeithing, North Queensferry, Dalmeny, South Gyle, Haymarket, and then back into Edinburgh. So the last bit is the same as the first bit. No murderer. Sainsbury's do send an email before delivering letting you know what shortage there are. Oh, there you go. So obviously Hillsman's probably got them blocked, or Hillsman doesn't have... It seems a sort that probably doesn't trust email. So it doesn't have an email address. His Norton antivirus probably blocks it. Show the window. Have we got a window? We haven't got a window. We won't open a window. We don't appear to have one. That's fine. You're just walking all over the gap between the thing. That's slightly dangerous there, just walking across like that. Now you're walking next to the thing with the headphones on. A train could jump the tracks and like hit you. Right, Dunfermline in the... hang on, we didn't go into the forward. There we go. That sounds quite nice. And it's smoky. We approve. Right, Dunfermline, 3.8 of the miles. Are we actually going to be able to stop? Has this got proper brakes? It looks like it. So we should actually have some of the stoppage. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight's stream. For those of you watching live, showing you our new farm. I really liked the yard that we had in the Valley of the Old Farm, a farm that we've been on for the last 7 months. But the new yards are just really kind of cool. And looking forward to doing that this evening. And then that'll be back again on Tuesday. All right, 65 limit. Which is not exactly the most rapid train in the world. Downhill run. We are going to pick up a little bit of speed due to the, the hill and how gravity works. Good thing is that that's a noise. I don't think DMUs are going to go away anytime soon, because some of these remote lines are just out in the middle of nowhere. They're not going to be able to electrify them. It's not worth the cost of electrifying them. So, and until maybe battery technology improves so that trains can run on battery, or I think the way it's going to go is hydrogen. That is the future. Then we're going to be stuck with diesel, which is fine by me. Right, down into Dunfermline. Where we've actually got proper brakes this time. So I'm still going to overshoot the station, obviously. Or just brake incredibly early, because that's also a thing that happens. So we're due in at 13:28. Our ETA is 13:28, actually 10 seconds early. Ow. I'll take that. Slowing it down. Four weeks today. I know it's plenty of time in advance, but 4 weeks today there won't be any Saturday streams because we will be at our Sims and Stuff meetup at Convoy in the Park at Donington Circuit. Well, hopefully it's not raining like it is today. It was last year. Okay, well, some of the doors opened, like like those two. Front ones, not so much with the opening of the doors. It's fine. It could just walk back there and get off at that one. Donington, of course, it was. No, we've been there 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. It was really hot. It was a gorgeous day. Right, Dunfermline town. Oh, I love that compressor noise. If it actually happens this time. Well, the event's going ahead. People have booked hotels, flights. I'm going to put money on 2 people not attending, possibly 3. How about streaming a meet-up? Problem is, not everyone would want to be seen on camera. So I have done streams, live streams from Donington in the past, and I've done stuff from Cosford. We met at Cosford, but not everyone wants to be on camera and be plunged straight into a stream. You know, it takes a lot of courage people to appear in the gaming streams, let alone just suddenly thrust a camera in their face. Hi Sim Hub, and thank you very much for the host. You're not going to the seaside, Hillsman. It's Donington Race Circuit. Which, you know, you could attend 4 weeks' time. 20 quid for the ticket. Return train from London. We got someone coming down from the Lake District. They're going to probably spend a good 8 hours in the car on that day. Simpson stuff, Weston-super-Mare meet up. Probably there's nothing to do in Weston-super-Mare. Weston's an hour from me. I'd quite happily go to Weston. But there's nothing to do for a day in Weston-super-Mare. You'd probably struggle to fill an hour in Weston-super-Mare. It'd be as depressing as when we went to Crewe Heritage Centre. I've overshot the thing again. Okay. We're just gonna do that. Yeah, if anybody says about they can't go to the meetup, obviously because it's too far, then yeah, we got someone coming from Ireland. So the flights, 2 nights in a hotel, plus the cost of the ticket. So anybody in the UK that goes, oh, it's too far. No, it's not. True BR experience right there. I don't know what seaside resort I would do if there was going to be a meet-up at a seaside resort in the UK. I think it would almost have to be Blackpool because of how cheesy it is. There's no other seaside resort that I think's justifiable to go somewhere. Skeg Vegas. Never been. again, one of those places I'd like to go just for the experience of going. I've been, it was bad. So yeah, next month, obviously we've got the meet up in at Donington. In October, we were going to do the British Transport Museum down near Warwick, but there seems to be no interest at all in doing that, so that's not going to be a thing. So nothing planned for October. Would like to do something at a Christmas market in December, and then I certainly want to do something for my birthday in February. Skeg is your nearest beach. Mine's Weston-super-Mare. It's not actually, time-wise, not much different between Weston-super-Mare and Bournemouth for me. Bournemouth's a bit scabby as well. Great Yarmouth. Never been there either, because I've always done like south west. I've done like Ramsgate, Margate, sort of south coast. I've done obviously Weymouth, Bournemouth, and then obviously Devon and Cornwall. But yeah, I haven't really been, apart from Blackpool and like Barmouth in Wales. I haven't really been to any seaside places up north. Yeah, Weston was always the one for us because it was an hour away. I can get from my front door to Weston Seafront in an hour. See, I quite like the travelling. I spent a lot of years going down into Cornwall for a holiday and doing like 7 or 8 hour drive. It makes it feel like you're a long way away. And it does make you feel like you're on holiday. That was all part of the thing. You know, you could get into your accommodation at 3 p.m. So you'd leave at like 6 a.m. And that was the whole getting up there, packing the car the night before, getting up early, travelling. The only pain was when you left and you got to be out by 10 a.m. you knew you weren't going to get home until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, I can imagine that would be a tad annoying. You just have your headphones in, ignore him the whole time anyway. Yeah, but this could be the last year, Dylan, that you actually have to go on holiday with the family. Next year they'll be going, you want to go? You pay for yourself. You'll go, I'll just save myself 300 or 400 quid, then I'll stay at home. I think I was... just trying to think. I think I was 16 the last time I went on holiday with my parents. Because I was working, but it had already been booked. And from 17... Yeah, so I was 16 the last one on holiday with my parents. Because when they say you got to pay for yourself, and you go, okay, how much is holiday? 350 quid. Okay, and you have to provide your own spending money. Okay, I'll stay at home. Right, Inverkeithing, 1.5 miles. Which is now also why I'm reluctant to go on holiday, because I think, well, why should I spend £300 or £400 to go and travel somewhere else that hasn't got the comforts I've got here, hasn't got my computer, hasn't got good internet, and to sit there without all of those things away from my house. Why would I want to do that? Actually, we've got a 30 limit coming up here. Last holiday, actually, I went away last year, just before the whole pandemic thing. I went away in February for my birthday. How about an Ibiza meet-up? We can't even get you to flipping Donington, Hillsman. How are we going to get you to Ibiza? Yeah, I do like going away, but I just think now, with the expense, I will go away for my birthday in February and then plan a meet-up while I'm away. A couple of years ago, a few people from the community came down to the New Forest where I was for a couple of days for my birthday. So I'm going to try and gauge some interest in that for next year. Right, 30 limit here, and then up to a 40 as we come round into Keithing? No, Inverkeithing. Yeah, look, the weather's never bothered me in the UK. Sort of, I was chatting to someone at work the other day saying about going camping in the rain. I've had some brilliant holidays down in Cornwall in a tent where it's just peed down with rain all day, and you just get a pack of cards out, sit around the table and play cards, a few beers, cook yourself some beans on toast or a bacon sandwich, and I've spent the whole day just sat playing cards. Because it's been raining. Brilliant. What's at the New Forest? Lots of walking. You're not far from the seaside, so you've got Bournemouth, Milford-on-Sea, Barton-on-Sea. You're not far from Southampton. Well, we talked about it last time we went to the Convoy in the Park event, because they do a weekend camping thing. Because in the evening there's bands, there's a fun fair, there's obviously beer and stuff that we talked about going camping this year. So travel up on the Saturday, camp overnight on the Saturday night, watch the racing on the Sunday, come home on the Sunday. But this year was just a bit, we weren't exactly sure whether it was going to happen. Maybe next year. We've had a few of us. 3 years ago, we ended up in a rented house in South Wales with 5 of us from the Discord for like a 4-day weekend. That was good fun, including being in a hot tub in March in Wales. Right, North Queensferry, 1.8 miles, then we go back across the bridge again. Even this feels quite nice in the rain. You can't beat that. Being in a caravan, just with the rain just tapping off the roof, just sat there quietly reading a book. Oh, just so relaxing. Right, 65. That's some reverb. We don't need the wiper on in the tunnel, but we'll leave it on anyway. There we go. So we've got North Queensferry, Dalmeny, South Gyle, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley to go. Hope it doesn't keep us for another 9 minutes at Haymarket. Oh yeah, that's just one of those relaxing sounds, isn't it? Quite like it now. I don't do silence normally. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll sometimes have to put the TV back on. So I don't do quiet. That's a hill. Yeah, I think the view over the Forth Bridge is going to be a bit restricted. Right, North Queen. That was a binging noise. North Queensferry coming up platform 1 in 0.6 of the miles. We'll do the backing off of the throttle. I actually heard it change down. That was cool. Alright, round the corner we come into North Queensferry. And then out over the bridge. Do, 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 do. Braking. Lots of braking. Some braking. More of the braking. Oh, we're fine. There we go. That's quite a cool view, isn't it? Leaving this station, just go, oh yeah, that's the bridge in front of us. We'll waste having this one on because you can't see out that side. Right, we'll stay in the in-cab view as we cross the bridge for this one. Dalmeny, you meanie. Surprised it's... Oh, it's not. I'm surprised there's a 60 limit going across here, but it's not. It's a 50. Right, across we go. That was a loud pinging noise. As loud pinging noises go. All I can find is a New Forest Wildlife Park. The New Forest is... Oh, Jesus Christ. The New Forest is an area. It's called the New Forest. It stretches from pretty much Ringwood in the north down to Bournemouth. And then probably from just west of Southampton across to north of Christchurch. It's huge. Think of it as being like the Lake District or like the Brecon Beacons. It's an area, it's not a place. So if you go to Ask Jeeves or whatever internet browser you use and type the New Forest, it will tell you all about it. Right, stop coming up. That's quite a cool view across there. Even in the rain. So we'll get to Edinburgh, and then we'll end after this journey. And then we're back tonight for some farming. And stop. All the doors open. I'm a train sim god. It's a fact. Although I didn't get... How could I miss... What? How did I fail at Dunfermline? Oh yeah, I overshot, didn't I? Oops. So we're here at Dalmeny. Then we've got South Gyle, Haymarket. Hang on. So we're due here at 13:48. So we're actually on... We're actually late at the moment. 54, 55, so 7 minutes between South Gyle and Haymarket. Don't you beep at me. Look at that. Right, brakes off. Smoky, smoky. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Right, 4.8 miles to South Gyle. Let's give it all of the beans. All of them. Whole lot. Whole can. Muchos vinos. See, that sounds nice when it sort of changes gear. It does seem like the sander was a bit of an afterthought. So we haven't put the sander button in. Oh, we'll just stick it in a box on top. What about the DRA? Oh yeah, just stick it in a box on top as well. Right, 90, 75, then a 90. And we're going round the bend. Quite literally. Doesn't feel, I suppose 75 isn't that fast in the whole grand scheme of things, but it doesn't feel very fast, although we are only doing 63. So I don't even know why I said that. Twain! So 75, then a 90, 3 miles to go to South Gyle. Bing! I never used to like these trains with the stupid little porthole windows, but I can sort of learn to live with them now. But it just does seem... It's like, why... So that comes out of there and goes back into there. Surely they could have put that the other side. See, I need to be a trained designer. That's what I need to do. Just sometimes, just people need a little bit of logic. Well, that sounds quite pleasant. Yeah, that sounded quite pleasant. See, this goes to show what I say about... There's the airport again, by the way. What I say about a lot of these sims. It's not about... I mentioned about that pipe before. Probably. It's not about the way it looks. It's not about how it is graphically. It's about the feeling of the sim and the audio. Audio is a big part of any sort of simulation. You know, this might not look as pretty as the the other two stupid train sim games, but it doesn't matter because you've got the long routes and you've got the audio, and it's just better because it's better basically, and that's the reason. Right, half a mile South Guile. That was, I could almost be a poet. I could give up my day job as a ballerina. Okay, let's do some more of the stoppages. Come on then, do the stopping, do the stopping, do the stopping. Stopping would be nice, stopping would be nice, stopping would be nice. Oh yeah, nailed it. Getting wet there, were you? Haha. So this is South Guile. Next is Haymarket, and then back into Edinburgh. 2 stops to go. We have made it to the place with the thing and the trains and the castle and the kilts and the haggis. Meep meep. All of the beans. Not that you think that. Oh no, no, we're okay. Come on. Far away is thingy then. That was their thing. Where is it? Over there. 4 miles to Edinburgh, Waverley. But we're not going to get to a 90. Well, actually, we're not going to get to 90 because by the time we got anywhere near that, we're at 75 coming up here, and then a 90. But then we're only 3 miles from there. So by the time that's a distance, and then I should imagine the stationy stoppy place will be coming up just down here somewhere. So there's no way 90 is going to be a thing that we're going to achieve as far as the miles in an hour we would cover if we're doing a speed. Yeah, that sort of made more sense in my head. But we will keep doing the accelerating. Oh, there's an issue. Which pretend we didn't see that. Right, a 50 coming up all the way down there. Just don't look back in anger. Obviously look back if you're walking along the street and someone behind you shouts your name, because, you know, then you've got to look back. Or if you leave your house, you know, look back to make sure that you've closed the front door. So, you know, there are times in life where you've got to look back. Train Sim World won't look like that. Yeah, but Train Sim World, you'll only be able to have a route that's like an hour long. And not like 9 hours long as we've done in this. That's the difference. Right, slowing it down to the 50. And this whole rush hour thing. Not so sure on that. We'll charge you money for a DLC that adds more people or more trains to a line you've already got. Right? Why can't you just do that in the first place? There's the football kicky place. Bing. And the light is green. Green is the colour of that light. Not just, well, it is a colour, but it's also the colour of that light. Well, the bulb, not the light. Or is it? Or is it a white light with a film over it? Or are they LEDs nowadays? See, there's just all these questions. I should imagine now they're LEDs. And it's probably just one LED that just changes colour. Platform 1, again. Stadium is called Hampden Park. Nobody cares. It's good real estate, wasted. They could build a load of houses on there and make a fortune. Right, we're actually pretty much on time to the time that we're supposed to be arriving here with the time. So this time, being the time, it shouldn't keep us waiting 9 of the minutes. Hopefully. And stop. Nobody got off. No one got on, no one got off. Yeah, never ever going to happen. If I've never been to a football match in all my 22 years on this planet, I've got no intention of starting now. I couldn't think of anything just more boring to do with my time. Does the blind come down? No, the blind doesn't come down. They play rugby there also. Exactly. A game that I was forced to play for a few short months when I started senior school. And then managed to get out of it because I hated it and had no hand-eye coordination. And started running instead. Harvesting has begun. Just saw a New Holland combine. Yeah, it's so this week most of the farms are going to be starting to harvest. Although it's a bit wet, so it depends on where it is. I hate to say it, but you're a certain sort of person if you like football. And there aren't many that like football and simulation gaming. Hi, Derek. Edinburgh Waverley then, our final stop, where we will end for now. If you like Omzi, you're just playing it weird anyway. But then for those watching live, we'll be back in less than 4 hours' time for that farm sim stream, looking at our brand new farm. A cleaver person. Yeah, you can't even spell it, so that just, you know. Right, double yellows here. And if you've got this far on YouTube, don't forget to check out those links. No one's got this far on YouTube, who am I kidding? Check out the links in the description below. One to where you can purchase this line from Steam, and can highly recommend it. A really good addition. Second one to the Twitch page, where you can watch this crap live on Twitch. And the third one to the Discord server to just like the other 500-600 people in a Discord, just to ignore us. So if you want to join a Discord server and then not be part of the community, do that. That will be down there in the description as well. Yes, new farm reveal. And it's very, very nice. I don't think it's going to be the farm that's going to have us go all the way up to Farm Sim 22. I think we're going to finish it quite quickly. But it's a really good stepping stone.
Oh, yeah.
Derek, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Oh, hang on, that's red. No, it's not. That changed. Right, round we come. So yeah, and tomorrow afternoon sees the return of flight in MSFS, or race, where we're going to fly from Southampton in the UK up towards the Isle of Man. I don't know if we'll get there, but that's the plan for tomorrow. And that's a red light. So we've got to stop in the tunnel. Oh, we need to get the train up to New Street. You get the tunnels coming into Birmingham New Street, and you used to just stop in the tunnel. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to miss my bus. Actually, it should change now. We went for a train ride yesterday from Longbridge to Birmingham New Street and back. Cool. Yeah, I never used to get the trains around Birmingham because it's easy to get the bus. Used to get the 4, 5 or 6. Right, into Waverley we come. Actually, I've been to Birmingham now for 3 years. Yeah, since my sister's funeral. The last time I went. Actually, no. 2 years ago. And there we go. What do you think of the Grand Central Station? I haven't been up there since New Street has been redone. I haven't been up there. Yeah, Cadbury World is the most boring place ever. Hopefully we'll get some news over the coming months that Insomnia Gaming Festival's on for next year. That'll be 100% meet-up at the NEC. Hopefully that'll be April. So I need to find something for October for this year. And I don't know what. A few places I'd like to go. I'd like to go to the Commercial Transport Museum up in Leyland in Lancashire. I think that could be an enjoyable day. But then there's also York Railway Museum, which I've never been to and would love to go to. So I might even do a trek to York. That was a good run, driver. Go and have a well-earned rest again. A little bit of speeding. It's fine. So there we go then. Yeah, Cadbury World is in Bourneville. It is. Right, we will end. Well, I will end there. There is no we. There is just me. I will end there. For those watching live then, back later on this evening at 6 p.m. for that first look at our new farm. And we did a thing which I don't think anybody would appreciate the effort that it took for us to do the thing. But there's a thing that you'll see at the beginning of the stream for anyone that's here later on. So I can highly recommend being around for 6 p.m. If you were there at the end of the farming stream from the other day. So if you saw the end of the last one, you might appreciate the beginning of the next one. If you didn't, it's going to mean absolutely nothing. And by the time you join, it'll be too late anyway. So yes, we'll be doing some harvesting and seeding and stuff, and a whole tour of the new farm at 6 p.m. And then back tomorrow lunchtime then for some flight, which we haven't done for a few weeks, and more trains back on Wednesday. So there we go. So thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. And to this lot, if that works, yes it does. So to Dylan, Larwood and Nightbot for doing the moderating at all. Shows what an awesome community we have here. For Derek for following, and SimHub for hosting. Thank you very, very much indeed. Back then at 6 p.m. for Down on the Farm. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching. And thank you, Jamie, for following.